Hey everyone, Squee913 here. Got a quick update for you guys. So I got a laptop that is worthy of the name. It's not a spectacular laptop or anything, but it for the price was really good, and it allows me to play modern games. Not the best quality, but like I could run Skyrim, but I wouldn't be running it at any high settings or anything like that. So a decent computer, enough for me to continue LPing while I house sit in that house that has no heater, which really sucked today. But so here's the deal. Here's the update. I will start LPing again. Yay! I know I've missed it so much, and I'm so excited to get back into LPing. However, I gotta let you guys know what I can and cannot do. Since, for the time being, and in case you guys missed the other updates or whatnot, I can't LP at my apartment right now because my girl and her parents are there, and that's a lot of people for a small apartment, and LPing with that many people there is just no bueno. So until at least the first of the year, I will not be LPing at my house. However, because my family is gone for the holidays, they're visiting someone in Mexico somewhere. I don't know the details. I'm house sitting at their house for the next month or so. So I spend a lot of time over there, basically making it look like it's lived in. But it has no heater. Why it has no heater, I don't know. But it doesn't. It sucked. Anyway, so I spend a lot of time at that empty house, which gives me time to LP. However, I can't just up and carry my desktop out of there because, well, lots of reasons. So I had to get the laptop. Now I have a laptop that'll play the game, so I can LP again. So let me tell you what I plan to continue and what I can't continue for the moment. Assassin's Creed Revelations, I'm putting on hold. As much as I love that game, I just don't have faith in this laptop's ability to play it well. It might be able to play at the lowest settings, but the thing is that to me, one of the joys of Assassin's Creed is the immersion. And I'm not a graphics whore by any means, but when you get used to a certain level of graphics and then you try and play it on the lowest settings, it's just not in a game like that. Kind of, no. So, plus, I play with the controller, and the controller is kind of wonky on the computer. I'm sure I can fix it. But anyway, for the time being, I'm putting that one on hold until I can do it on my computer at home. Skyrim. Will not be doing Skyrim on this laptop, I don't think. Let's say it's a safe no, because for the purposes of that LP, I don't want to be playing Skyrim on lowest settings possible, plus tons of mods, and I just don't think this laptop can handle something like that. So, those will be put on hold. The Shogun 2, the War of the Clans, Waddling Duck versus Europa, everyone involved in that and everyone who watches that, yeah, that one's on hold until at least the beginning of the new year, simply because I have no internet connection at this house, so I can't do that. And I'm sorry, guys, and I thank you for being patient with me on that, as well as Icewind Dale, Variax. I know you've been very, very, very patient while I've been so incredibly slammed, and I know you've always been, what's the word I'm looking for? Magnanimous? Generous, patient, whatever. You're a good guy, V. But we will get it done eventually, probably once the new year starts and I have more time and things open up. So those will be put on hold for now, not like they weren't already on hold. My PS2 emulator, I doubt very seriously this laptop could run that with any sort of decency. I'll try it, but really I'm not expecting it to be able to do much. So here's what I can do. I can do Dragon Age Origins. I have it loaded, but I need to get my save game imported over. I need to get the mod in there so I can use Chewie. But I do plan on continuing Dragon Age Origins and hopefully finishing that up. Bridge Commander, I plan on finishing as soon as I get that working. You know how difficult it can be to get an old game working on a new computer. I went through hell to get it working on my first computer, or my real computer, so, but I do plan on getting that done. And in the meantime, I'm going to be starting Iron Man Mass Effect trilogy, which is, as I explained before, it is a playthrough of the Mass Effect trilogy with no deaths. If I die, I start the entire game over, and a couple things I'm going to do with that is, first of all, if it sounds tedious, then don't watch. It's kind of as much for me as it is for anyone who wants to see it, because it's something I've always wanted to do, a challenge that I've always wanted to complete. And basically, I'm just going to be uploading it and putting it up there for anyone who wants to watch it. However, you should know that I'm taking a very tongue-in-cheek approach to the story, and I'm doing a lot of funny things with the editing. So there's different stuff there that you might find entertaining. So, what was I saying? Oh, yes. I'm going to try and make it all one continuous playlist. Like, I'm not going to have a Mass Effect 1 Iron Man playlist or a Mass Effect 2 Iron Man playlist. It's all just going to be the Mass Effect Trilogy Iron Man playlist. That way, you don't know just by looking at the playlist when I complete or don't complete a game or when I die or don't die. You actually have to watch the episodes, because the idea is for you not to know when I die or if I die or anything like that. And you know that if I'm 2/3 of the way through the game and there's only 5 episodes left in the playlist, I'm not going to die. So I'm just going to lump it all together into one playlist. I'll make 2 if I have to, but that's the plan. So I'm going to start that. I have some big plans for that. And the biggest thing is this laptop, believe it or not, can run Xcom, Enemy Unknown. I tried it on the lowest settings, and it ran just fine. And honestly, the weird part is, a game like Xcom, between the lowest settings and the highest settings, I couldn't even tell a difference. I mean, I'm sure there is one, but it's the same. Xcom Enemy Unknown is not exactly a graphically intensive game, so I'm not surprised the laptop can handle it. It's a complicated game, but not graphically intensive. So I plan on, at some point, starting Xcom. I don't know how soon that'll be. Like I said, I want to get Dragon Age Origins done. I want to get Bridge Commander done. I'm not saying I will get those done before I start XCOM, but those are the priority right now, and XCOM will start soon. Maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe more, maybe less. But it will come. It'll come because I'm so excited to play that game. You guys saw me stream it. I've played it a lot off the stream, and I absolutely love that game to death. It's a really good game. But here's what I want to do with XCOM. If you're not familiar with XCOM, it's a squad-based tactical/strategical game fighting aliens, beating an alien invasion. And one of the great parts about XCOM is the soldiers you use, you can name and customize however you want. And when they die for good. So there's no such thing as getting those soldiers back. There's no meta-gel, if you will. And a really fun thing to do, I did this on the stream, and a couple other people have done this on their LPs and stuff, is to name them after viewers. That way you feel like you have a vested interest in the LP, like you're there fighting. So I want to do that. I'm going to put a thread up in my forum, probably tonight, maybe tomorrow, basically where you can post. And here's what I want. Anyone who wants to be a soldier, I'm going to start with 12, and then from there it depends on who dies when. If I need more. If you want to be a soldier in my XCOM LP, here's what I need you to do. I need you to go to the Please Select Your Let's Play forums. If you haven't signed up, sign up already. It's free. Go to the XCOM thread in my section. You know, there's sections for Inferno, Creana, and everyone. Go to my section, go to the XCOM thread, and I want to do this. I saw Paulosaurus Jr. do this. Someone, I think it was Huzzah for Timelines, suggested I watch this, and I watched his LP, and he did something really, really neat with it. He kind of got everyone to roleplay it, in the sense that if you were a soldier, not only did you ask to be a soldier, but you kind of made a backstory, an interesting little backstory for your soldier, who he's from, where she's from, or whatnot. And what they could do is they could roleplay in the sense of write after-action reports and things like that. Like, if your soldier was taken on a mission and you survived it or whatnot, you could write like a journal or whatnot of what from your soldier's point of view, what he experienced. And I thought that was fantastic. And I want to steal that and do it with you guys. And yes, I am shamelessly stealing it. It was his idea. Paulosaurus Jr. is a great, brilliant idea. It worked wonderfully. Fortunately for me, though, he did not invent role-playing, and therefore there shouldn't be any problems with me taking it, the idea. So yeah, what I want you guys to do, if you want to participate, if you want to be a soldier in XCOM, I need a name. You know, it can be your name, it can be any name you want, really, but it can be your name. If your name has numbers in it, just leave the numbers out. Just put, like, let's say your name is Cool Guy 1827. Just say Cool Guy. That will be the name, Cool Guy. So I want you to tell me the name, Make an interesting backstory for him. Doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be long. Just a backstory. Ooh, actually, you know what? No, don't do that yet. Don't do that yet, because each soldier is from a certain country. If you make a backstory and then you get a soldier that's not that country, that doesn't jive. So, never mind. Just post in there the name you want, what general color you'd want your soldier to be. You know, just red, blue, green, black, whatever. If you're familiar with the customization system. But basically, just so you know, you can have a helmet, you can have a color. What I might try and do in the next couple of days is post on like my photo bucket a picture of what each color looks like, and then you can choose from there. But put a name that you want to participate and what color you want to be, and then I'll basically take the first 12, and they'll be soldiers. Now, you may be a man, you may be a woman. Sorry, there's no control over that. The game gives me what it gives me, so I'll try and match up women with women and men with men, but, you know, just accept it. Then, if you're chosen, if you're one of the first 12 and you go on missions, then you can make a backstory for them, because you'll know what your nationality and gender will be and all that stuff. And then you can do after-action reports, like if you were part of a mission and you killed 2 people and you got injured, you could, like, for example, write a report saying, you know, or a journal saying, I went on a mission today, this is what happened, I got injured, now I'm sitting in sick bay. Like, it's a really fun way to kind of get involved. And if you guys want to do that, you can. So, that was a really long explanation, but the way I'm going to do it is I'll do it just like I did it in my stream. There'll be an Alpha Squad and a Bravo Squad, which means that there'll be 6 people on one squad, 6 people on the other squad. I'll divide them up, so you won't have a choice what squad you're in. You won't have a choice what class you are. You don't have a choice in any of that. You also won't have a choice in how you're upgraded, because I'll upgrade them to my playstyle, but you will be able to be a part of it. So, that's coming up. And I think what I'm going to do is I've decided to do this to make it fair, to make it kind of interesting and fair. Is no, never mind. I'm trying to come up with an idea for the people, like if I get a captain support halfway through the mission or whatnot, yeah, I'll just take whoever's the next name is on the list, I suppose. In any case, so to recap. Dragon Age Origins should start up again soon. Bridge Commander should start up again soon. Mass Effect, I've already have about, well, I'm going to say some amount recorded of Mass Effect Iron Man, and I'm not going to say how many times I've died. So, so I have, that's coming up soon. Hopefully I'll get some of the Mass Effect out tomorrow. I did some today because I haven't gotten Dragon Age Origins or Bridge Commander working yet, but I had Mass Effect ready to go, so... but those will be coming, and XCOM will start within a few weeks or so. Yeah, and that's what you can expect. So, yay, I'm back, and you'll be seeing a lot more of me. No streams, unfortunately, for obvious reasons. I won't have an internet connection where I'm LPing at the moment. But, I'm back. So, huzzah. And, take care, everyone. Bye. Gotta stop.